year and a half before you even realize what someone was trying to teach you. Like, but it's so much. You need so much patience, right? I mean,
Yeah.
and so if you not, some people used to like quick results, and cycling is such not a quick result sport. Like, cause you got to learn, okay, what type of training works best for you? How does your body recover or respond? Like, some guys train hard on Thursdays. I used to train hard on Thursday because that's what my buddies did. I don't train hard on Thursdays no more because my body wasn't recovering. I was like, man, I'm feeling sluggish on come race day. And like, it used to be about, okay, I'm gonna go to the group ride. I'm gonna look good on the group ride. Then it grew to like, nobody remember what you did at the group ride. Nobody, they remember race day. Like, it's guys who don't even race, like Jamie, who taught me a lot of little things about cycling. He still emails me to this day. Good job. Don't worry about what people saying about you. I see you killing it. And he'll send me a message late at night, and I'll have an email. Like, man, he's not racing. He's removed from the sport right now, but they're always watching. So it's kind of a trip to how many people watch you. And like Rich was like, make sure you doing things right. Some of our managers from Profile are following you now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know who's following me on Facebook or Instagram. Like, some people send me friend requests, and I'm like, if I only got one friend in common with you, I'm probably not going to accept your friendship. I'm like, I don't really know. But if you got like 30 friends, and I'll click and I'll look at your picture, like, okay, you look normal, I'll let you in. So, but I don't know. Like, I want to win, and I don't train not to win. It's only about winning. I mean, I'm gonna be gracious. If I can't win, I can't win. I was in a winning break 2 weeks ago, and I flatted out of the road race winning break. I was the fastest guy in the field. My odds of winning were high because I was faster than all the other guys. It was just a means of me surviving the last 5 laps, which I would have done. My fitness is good. I flatted out. I could have been pissed, like, man, it's over with. Instantly, the minute is over, On to the next race.
Yeah.
Reflect on the good, eliminate the bad, and let's move forward. So,
How did you said you started racing when you were 30. How did you, that's kind of coming into it late, right? How did you
it's coming into it extremely late. Like, a lot of the guys I race against have been racing 10, 15, 20 years, and like, some of them raced at the highest level. So I just fell into it on a whim. Like, I used to lift weights. I started taking a spin class at the gym because of a girl. Nobody, a lot of people don't know this story. I'm like, Sharon, it was a girl. She had a nice butt. I wanted to meet her. This is a true story. And I was like, man, she only does the class, so I got to do this class if I want to meet her. But no guys are in this class. These are all women in tights. I said, whatever, I'm taking the class. And the class, like, man, this is a good workout. And the instructor was good. The music was good. And I went and bought a bike on a whim. I mean, I was going to buy a mountain bike. Because I was like, nah, I'm not, cool guys don't ride 10 speeds or road bikes. I was like, wait, I don't live by the mountains. So I bought a road bike. And the funny thing, they sold me a 58 or a 56. I ride a 54. But I didn't know. I spent like $700. I thought I had a cool bike. My buddy Rassam Bahati, he races now. He raced on a ton of pro teams, won like 7, 8 national titles. His dad and my dad are friends. They used to work together, doing video production. And so at work, a coworker had a poster, a Saturn poster, and I saw Rassam. Rassam's black. It's not many black cyclists, right? He has this afro. So I'm like, I go in the guy cube. I said, man, I know that guy. He said, you don't know him. He's a big time pro. I said, man, he used to come to my house when he was a little kid. I'm telling you, because we lost contact, through the years. He's like, whatever. He didn't believe me. So I said, I got Rassan's dad number. And I said, hey, where's Rassan at? Rassan's at Indiana University on a cycling scholarship. Because he was that good. They gave him a cycling scholarship. I was like, man, they give bike scholarship. I grew up in the hood. I didn't know nothing about bikes. And so his dad was like, I ride. I was like, man, this old guy can't ride. Because his dad was, I don't know, maybe 50 then. But he invited me to a ride. I went riding with him, and he hurt me. I was like, man, these old guys can act. I'm thinking like, it's no way a 50-year-old can outride a 30-year-old. But so that's how I fell into cycling. And then I found out about training races at El Dorado Park. And like, I immediately started winning. And my first Sunday race, which was CBR, they wasn't affiliated with USA Cycling at the time. So my first race, it was like, because it starts 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 division. And I was like, I'm not racing 5s, because I was racing the 4-5s at the park. And I was winning. I won like 10 straight races. I said, I'm entering the 4s. So I started racing with 4s, and I started winning. Then I went to a 3, and then I went to a 2, and then I'm here now. So now I'm on Surf City.
So did you get her number?
I did. We actually went out. We went out to a place. She's married now. We're still friends. We keep in contact. She follows my cycling. It's funny. To this day, most people didn't know, like, because of a girl. But Charon, I probably wouldn't have been in the cycling now if it wasn't for the power of the booty.
Quoted. Awesome.
So,
That's
anyway.
good.
I don't even know how, like, I ended up on Surf City. Like, I was kind of like, people can see me, like, scratching the surface. And Mike was the first, he like contacted me. I was training, I had just started training in PV, which I've been doing now the last 3-4 years. Mike contacted me. I was climbing the hill. My phone kept going off. I said, man, who the hell is this? And so it's like, hey, I'm Mike Fellow, all corporate. I'm from Surf City. I'm putting together a team. You want to race for a team? I didn't know Mike, right? It's like, I'll get back with you. I'm training. So I called him back. And I was like, so what's the deal? So he explained it. And so I didn't know him, but I knew some people who knew him. Neil Brown at the time, who worked for Road Magazine.
Yeah, right.
And so Neil was a good friend of Rasan, because Neil used to interview and shoot Rasan. So I contacted Neil about Mike. I said, what's up with this Mike guy? He said, oh, he's good to go. And I contacted a couple other people. They all said the same thing. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a shot. But I needed to know who was on the team, because I'm big on chemistry. I don't care if you're good, bad, but if the team don't have characters that can get along, the team isn't going to work, no matter how talented you are, because you guys it's not going to work. And so he told me who was on the team, and the last straw for me joining the team was KB Kurt Bouts, right? He's been racing for years. He's a cool, mellow type of guy. I'm not big on like huge personalities. I like chill guys. Let's just have fun. So when I was in Houston, KB was at Kona, and we're on the phone at midnight, and we were like going back and forth. You in? I was like, man, if you're in, I'm in. And he's like, okay, I'm in. And so I made the decision, and the team like instantly like was good out the gate. We were winning.
Yeah, that's what I worked at Surf City when they were putting that team together, or when he was putting the team together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Kirk, he does product testing for us too.
Yeah. Well, Kirk he's very smart. He's good, but the guy who helped me a lot my first year in Master was Mark Scott. Like, I think he won over 200 races in his career, which is a lot of races. Like, he's Mark Scott, I forget how old. I think he's 48, 49 now, or 50. I can't remember. But he was like the guy who took me under his wings and like, okay, I'm going to show you the way. You just got to listen and trust me. Because a lot of the more experienced guys, they just see things. They have raced so many of the same races so many times. They just know from instinct. In our first race together, he's like, it's going to be a field sprint. We're like 10 minutes into the race. I'm like, how do you know, dude? We got like 40 more minutes to go. How do you know what's going to happen? Because races are unpredictable. He's like, you feel the energy? Like, what the hell are you talking about? Feel the energy. He said the pack don't want to. They're antsy, so they're gonna chase down everything. Like our race Sunday, like we tried to create scenarios, and I told him like, okay, they're gonna chase down everything, and sure enough, that race came down to a field sprint. I think I got 6, and then he would always put me in the sweet spot. Every week, he just so smooth. Only problem with riding behind Mark was that he sweats a lot. And you ride behind him and all these spots get like, oh man, this guy, he's good. I like his wheel. He's smooth. He takes me where I want to go, but he sweats a lot. But he was the guy who helped me out a lot. My first year on Surf City, and then once I'm the type of guy, once I get a taste of something and I figure out I can do it, it's like I'm gonna just go after it with all I have. So